Hello there again and welcome. Today's project is going to be an easy candle holder, and I mean easy. I use stoneware clay, but you can of course use Airdry clay or earthenware or porcelain clay. I start by wedging and then I check that I don't have any air in my clay. I flatten it out, and it's good to have a piece of wood to work on. I turn the clay a few times and try to get it as even as possible. If you want to, you can of course use two sticks to guide the roller so that you know that the clay is going to be the even thickness all the way. You can do this by freehand, or if you are lazy, just like me, choose something and just draw around it. I take away the excess clay, but I can use that later. Now this is the type of candle that I want, but I have to make the hole bigger than the candle because the clay will shrink. And even the hole will shrink. What I use is a piece of plaster. It's made from an old film box, and it's a little bit bigger than the candle. I roll out the piece again to make it a little bit thinner and long enough for the plaster mold. By using a thread, I can get really straight lines, but you can of course use a ruler or something else so you get your lines straight. Then it's time to cut. You can of course do this just by making a free form, but remember then to make it a little bit cone shaped. This way the candle will always fit. Now I use my plaster and I roll it in and cut away the extra material. It's important that you slip and score. And remember, the slip is the glue and it has to be the same kind of clay that you use. So a little bit of glue or slip, and then just roll it together, and after that I cut away the extra material. I just push it together with my fingers, and then I roll it a little bit against the surface so that you don't see the edges. To get it loose is a little bit tricky, but it's not too hard. You can see that there's enough space for the candle. And now it's time to attach it to the base. I score a little bit and again put a little bit of slip. Then it's time to try to find the center. You can of course start by making the walls, but I think it's easier to begin from the middle and work your way out. Now it's time to make the walls. So I roll the clay again, use my thread, and of course choose how high I want my walls to be. If you want it really exact, I recommend that you use a ruler. So now it's time to attach the wall. I first try it out to see that I have enough clay. Then again, it's time to score and slip. And it's actually really important, don't ever forget the glue. If you want to make a handle, this is the time to do it, but I just want to make a round shape, so I will not put a handle on this one. I place the wall where it should be and push gently so it sticks. Cut away the extra material and again a little bit of slip in between. If you want to make really smooth edges, it's good to have a tool so you can get them to just disappear. I pull from the bottom up. The height of the wall was not really perfect, so I use my thread to cut it even. After this, it's time to do the last finishing touches to it and put it on a plastic to dry and then burn it. First bisque fire, and then I will put some glazing on, and I will put some black glaze on this one. And the final result then? This is my candle holder. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope that you can make your own. Thank you.